Starter says go. On the inside, Kitchty broke out well. Also there, Dinero. Pilgrims in the pink cap, racing just off the leading line. On the outside of these is Susurando, then Farmer's Tan past the 1205 off the leader. Blame It On Me is pushing forward on the outside, the blue cap with Mystic Vision and a slipstream. Then came Will Choice, the yellow colours. On the outside of that one is Norse Warrior, the white cap, 3 lengths to Dinero. On the outside of that is Cliffy Clavin in the white cap, then Global Z further back in the field. From the hips, got about 12 lengths to make up. Warrior's Edge and Klein Jan are the back two as they turn for home with 800 metres from the judge. Kitchty and Rocky Blue, these two cut out the gallop. Pilgrim Racers just in behind them. Far side, Farmer's Tan, then Blame It On Me in the blue cap on the outside. Susurando's in the centre, the red cap, and they followed further back in the field by Mystic Vision. 500 metres to run. Out in front is Rocky Blue with Blame It On Me. Susurando runs on down the middle in the red cap. Kitchty's there. Farmer's Tan on the far side. It's Rocky Blue with 250 to go with Blame It On Me fighting hard. Kitchty's down the inside. Then came Susurando, but it's Rocky Blue in front. Blame It On Me's on the outside trying to rally. Then came Kitchty in behind that, but it's all Rocky Blue in the closing stages. Rocky Blue's won it. Second placing, Blame It On Me. Kitchty third, and then came behind that one was From the Hip. Yes, they had on replay. Rocky Blue is the grey down the centre. Got blue sleeves and cap. Was 1 rand 60 on the tote. Richard Faree, Blame It On Me, running on the outside, trying to keep up with Rocky Blue. But Rocky Blue too good on the day. 15-3-1-5.
Welcome back, and Rocky Blue gets it in the winner's box this afternoon. Richard Faree, ASSM, Alan Greef, team up and win. And I'll tell you, the only filly taking on the boys, got a lovely pedigree, bred out at Ascot Stud. They paid a few rand for her, and I can see why. For me, very athletic individual. Both Nadine and I loved her moving to post this afternoon. So well done to all the winning connections. Alex is going to get the cash, and Tabs is going to make sure it goes his way this afternoon. They've had 3 winners today, the Greef stable thus far. And Alex looks after the winner, Rocky Blue. So well done, team. Thanks to WSB, World Sports Betting. Richard, let's get you back. Thanks, Tabs. There we go. Richard, let's get you back in the winner's box this afternoon. And there was confidence early on paper. She's had a couple of good runs. She took on the boys this afternoon, which is always tough. But I'll just ask you off air now quickly. Was it the plan to get her there from the draw, get her across as quick? And you said she just got there on her own.
Yeah, look, she's come on a lot. Last time in the 6 furlong, she's very lightly raced, as you can see, and she was lost, and there was a bit of a tailwind that day, and the truck was running fast, and she was 5-6 lengths off them, and I always felt like I was working on her just to keep her in the race, and you know, probably worked a bit too soon on her last time, and the 200, I thought, okay, the race is pretty much done. I just got to keep the momentum, and Wayne was doing pacework behind me, so it's probably one of his greatest rides, I must say. But today, different story. I thought I was going to be somewhere midfield.
Yeah.
But she pinged the gates really well. She showed a lot of speed, and she just made it so easy for me. I got over, you know, after burning her a little bit, and when I just asked for her to relax a little bit and, you know, just wait for me, she was ready and waiting. She was just so responsive to what I needed from her, and yeah, top of the straight. Stallone was starting to work on his horse, and I looked across and I'm like, Stallone, too soon, because I don't want to stretch it. And she was just so comfortable. She was just doing everything right, and yeah, felt the danger on my outside, and you know, she was always there, ready and waiting. And when I asked for the final blow, she was full of gas, and she took off again. So great win. Well done to the whole team at ASSM Racing, and to the boss. Well done, as always. to the breeders, thank you very much, and then to my sponsors at Richmond.
All right, I'm going to just steal a little bit of thunder from it. Just a bit of feedback about Bayamoy, obviously favourite in the previous race as well. But from the jump, Nadine and I said, goodness gracious, giving you a hard time throughout.
Yeah, look, we always said if she takes to the grass, she can win. Obviously, she didn't. I think a furlong a little bit too far, and she's much better movement on Polly. So, yeah, probably just restrict us back to the Polly 1400, and she'll win again.
All right, thank you, Richard. We appreciate the feedback.
Awesome.
There we go.
Thank you.
Always good to get that type of feedback for the viewers out there. It's just fair as well. And there's a bit of feedback about Bayamoy early on. But let's stick with the picture right now. And that's your winner. Nice filly, this.
Nice filly. Very well done to ASSM Racing, to Ascot Stud that bred her. You know, she's had her first run on the grass. We've been on Polly, and Richard had to get going with her halfway around the turn, and you know, she's got that action. Although she's small, she's got big action, and she just always started finding it too late. She did run last time on the grass, but she found one too good for her on the day. Sorry, but today 1400, right up her alley. Won a nice race, and you know, she was the only filly taking on the boys. She was in a fillies handicap next week, but carrying 61. So we opted to take on the boys and get the allowance, and it worked out well. Nice to have Greg Rippin here. He's the lucky charm. They should send him more often, ASSM. So welcome, Greg.
I'm going to chat to Greg now. Greg, step in here. Even in your shorts, it's fine. So there we go. Nice to have Greg Rippin here, Warren's brother. And obviously we see him on course sometimes, and nice to have him back on course this afternoon. Great expectations today?
Well, I was told to come here. I was in Oatsville this morning. That's why I'm dressed like I am. I came rushing through. I arrived 20 minutes before the race.
Perfect.
And I was told there were some good things. And as with ASSM, they turned the corner. They had some winners.
Yes, I saw
week
yesterday.
Ago, and yesterday, 1 and 2. They've got some runners tomorrow, and next week there's apparently something else coming out. So.
Well, even Alan's laughing in the background there as well. Thanks for the heads up, Greg.
Well, now, always lovely to be at Fairview and seeing you guys again. I wish I was here more often.
Tremendous. Thank you.
Thank
well
you.
done. There we go. Greg representing his brother and Arun Chodda as well. They had a winner yesterday, and we heard Arun saying yesterday how nice it is for the wheel to turn a little bit as well. And there again, there's a big owners in the industry that we really appreciate, and especially for the whole country, but for giving us a chance here in the Eastern Cape, much appreciated as well. Keep your eye on her. I liked what I saw. Nadine liked her going to post as well. Rookie Blue is her name.